So over the course of 2 hours, while I was doing other things, I caught some nice trout. Right, just 2. This is the last one I just caught. For me, 3 trout's the right amount for a meal, right? This is a pretty lowbrow way to fish, and this is not about angling, which is like what I would call fishing for pleasure. This is about catching fish to eat. You know, you've set up a camp, you're near a river, as I am, okay, and you're hungry, and you haven't brought enough food, which whenever I go in the woods, I don't bring enough food. I have to catch something or just go a bit hungry, okay? So the effective way for me, for trout anyway, this is speckled trout I'm talking about, is pretty low brow. So you've got a weight at the bottom. This is a bent nail. You use whatever you can get a hold of, okay? And then about 2 feet up from the bent nail, you have a hook, okay? I don't know if I can show you this, but you have a hook coming off the main line, right? There's the knot. It's called a Paternoster Rig, okay? Really, really easy to tie. I've got videos on how to do this. Just a single Paternoster rig. So you've got a little hook coming off of there. All right, you see my hands are dirty because I've been in the woods for 2 days. All right, now on this hook I've got the pectoral fin from a trout. I caught 1 trout using just a little tiny strip of bacon, and then I took the pectoral fin off that trout and caught 2 more, because the pectoral fin of a trout is just about the best bait in the world for trout. They can't resist it, okay? And you just cast it out and have it sitting on a stick or something like that, right? So let me show you what I did here. So I got a nice spot on the river here with a tree falling in that sort of constricts, angles the river. I cast over there, and I just had the rod sitting on a little branch like that. Okay, I had my drag set really, really low so that if anything huge took it, it would take out drag. And I got a little piece of ribbon. I don't know if you can see that. Little piece of ribbon on the end of my rod, so I could just keep an eye on it while I was setting up camp, you know, getting everything ready. And whenever I saw that ribbon move, I ran down and dealt with whatever the situation was. So over the course of 2 hours, while I was doing other things, I caught some nice trout. Right, there's 2. This is the last one I just caught. For me, 3 trout's the right amount for a meal, right? So these are just, I like doing it this way because they're all salted. And I just let the air get at them for about an hour before cooking, right? I got to clean this one yet. So, I mean, this is the way to fish, not for pleasure, but for catching fish to eat, right? So I'm out here, I've traveled really light, pack really light, spend time in the woods, everything's light. And part of that is finding food in the woods. And this time of year, May, the trout is the food. So, you know, I really didn't have to work that hard. I'd set up camp in an ideal spot to catch trout, and I just had that little rig sitting on bottom, cast out where I thought the fish would be, where I saw them jumping, by the way. And every time I saw the rod move, I just go and retrieve, and now I've got a nice meal, right? So that's all you got to do. Hope you found it interesting. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time, enjoy the outdoors on the cheap. Thanks for watching.